But most of all, they reminded me of back then. Ew, flashback time! I was standing alone. The entire classroom was filled with laughter and chatter, but I stood in the midst of it, quiet and alone. It was strange seeing the whole world pass in front of me with such vibrancy, as you can tell by this black and white blurry background, all while I stood there. On the plus side, I wasn't engaged in any of the drama that might have arisen. Like, drama? Really? This looks like a fairly young kid's classroom. Like scribbling someone's paper for revenge or kicking someone too hard. Girl, that is not drama. That is kids being frickin' kids. It was kind of nice just standing back and watching things pass by and life go on. Wow, you were like 30 even as a child, weren't you? I had long before convinced myself that I preferred being alone. Oh, I know that feeling. I often said to myself in encouragement, yeah, I want to be alone. There's no one I like better than me, so I ought to spend more time with myself. Oh, Lordy, I remember this phase. But there was a certain bitterness that, coupled with being alone, made me feel sad. I know this too well. There was a difference between being alone and lonely. I just didn't realize it at that moment. And even after that moment, my father, my mother, there was no one to turn to. I was so lonely. Yeah, a little too close to home. That's when I decided on it, right then. I was going to see my grandfather. Yeah, I'm sure I can just walk out of here. I didn't care if my father wouldn't take me. I was going to walk my way over there and see what he had to say about it. I had never seen? I think they mean not. I had never not seen him before that. Maybe that's a very awkward way of writing that sentence. I had never seen him before that. What better time to see him then? If no one else was going to help me with what I was feeling, I might as well have turned to him. No, or you could try making friends with people in this room.
The bigger one.
So after school, I decided to walk there. See, here you are a strong, independent girl child. Yes. I had no idea how to get there. Yeah, that's also typical children. And I was armed with only a scrap of paper with the address scribbled on it. How did you get that paper? I'm curious. As a 7-year-old, I obviously had great ideas. As most 7-year-olds do. I soon became lost, and, like I always did when I felt lost, I just stood there on the sidewalk, back pressed up against the wall and eyes looked at the strangers passing by. And, like always, people continued to pass by and life continued to go on. Yeah, life will do that. I was sadder than ever. I had ended up in the situation I was originally in. Nothing had changed. I thought that I was silly for even thinking that I could change things with my own hands. No, you're not. It was a good effort, it was just a bad plan. That was, until a voice brought me back to reality.
Hun, is that you?
You mean Mika? It does not say the word hun there. Aw, Grandpa's back. I looked up and saw an unfamiliar face. It's your grandfather. How can it not be unfamiliar? But it was obvious that whoever was talking to me knew who I was. And from... Oh, okay, that was your first time meeting your grandfather. Okay, that makes more sense now. And from that moment, things began to change. Life began moving its rusty joints, and I realized that things were going to move along. Yeah, I just need a little life oil. Suddenly, I had become part of that crowd that moved like a blur past me. I was no longer someone who stood still and watched others hurry past me. Life had changed. I had changed. Because the very person who found me that day was my grandfather. Which you somehow instinctively know, even though you've never met him before that day. I'm just saying, that story could have had a very bad ending. I had the opportunity to help them, though. Would I? Would you? I don't know. That's why we're playing the game, to find out. I wanted to? No. But I wasn't sure if that was the best idea. It's not. After all, 5 demons in my house wasn't exactly the living arrangement that I imagined when I first moved in. I'm sure your parents would, also have words about that. There was the matter of making sure no one found out about their powers. The powers thing. And them continuously sponging off you like your food. Thinking about them as lab rats made my stomach... Where is this lab rat thing coming from? At no point did they say they were being hunted by the government. Just saying. Made my stomach queasy. And even if they passed for humans, how would I explain having guys living in my house? Manservants? I don't know. Imagine if my friends came over. Yeah, imagine that. You guys could have all the sexy parties. They would practically think I was part of a harem or something. You kind of are. Oh, God, imagine if my parents came over? I think my mom would faint. It's not your mom I'm worried about, sweetie. It's your dad's reaction. Who knows what my dad would do? Exactly my point. I think you would have them arrested on the spot. How? It's not his home. It's yours. Ugh, this was hard. That's what she said. Maybe I should have written out a pros and cons list before actually having to make the decision. Well, there's time. If you want to go get some pen and paper, we can do that.
Don't worry too much about it.
Ah!
You have plenty of time to decide.
No.
Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
It's official. I'm insane. Cool. Well, I guess if Incubi can be real, so can ghosts. Hi, Ghost Grandpa. Can we hang out now? It was strange that I happened to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little. But it did make sense. Oh, I preferred my idea if it was Ghost Grandpa. Boo. They weren't in the same exact situation that I was in before. But I did want to help them out. No. I think it would ease my conscience and also make me a bit happy to give them help. As weird as that sounded. Clenching my hands into fist, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. Boys, GTFO. Thanks for the food. Well, you could.
What was that, lovely lady?
Don't make me regret this decision. That is,
Spit it out already.
Yeah, really regret this decision. See, even already I'm in disbelief she's saying this. You could stay with me here if you'd like. No. Ah, and you all teleported in. As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife until I finally spoke up once more. It seemed like you all needed a place to stay, and, well, I just moved into this giant house, so it seemed like it made sense. No, it does not make sense. Yeah, the quiet room atmosphere. It was still quiet in the room. I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are 2 things I need all of you to follow.
Yes?
First of all, you can't use your powers, or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guests that come over. Well, say for enemies. A good distinction to make. But you get the drift.
That sounds reasonable.
It does, doesn't it? Second, you have to help me with my errands around the house. This place is kind of big, so yeah. That's really reasonable.
That is a generous offer, miss.
It is.
Are you sure that would be
so.
okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have.
Yeah, because electricity and water bills, that's for Daddy to worry about. It's alright, really. It's really not. I mean, I just started living here myself, so I'd appreciate some help around the house. Ah, slave labor. Now you make more sense to me.
A wonderful idea.
Slave
We'll
labor?
live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
Okay, I like this term less now.
What? Are you serious?
Sam, I'm getting you a French maid outfit and a feather duster, and you're gonna wear it every day. I will make this happen somehow.
Shh,
be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in the bed for days.
Oh. They all seemed to like the idea, except for Sam. And hey, I didn't really hate the idea either. I mean, they are very nice on the eyes, don't get me wrong. But, you know, bodyguards are not a bad thing now that we know incubi exist. Even if they were incubi. Also, it's something you've not considered. Someone hurt them. Someone has been chasing them. Maybe not, you know, fostering them is a good idea. It'd be interesting having 5 guys help me with taking care of the house. Think of all the anime shenanigans we can have. Given they would follow the rules that I just laid down.
Grr, fine! But we're not staying here forever.
Cool.
Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
Great. I look forward to leaving. But first, here's a French maid outfit. Just saying.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
Yeah, good idea. Have an exit strategy.
Yes, this is awesome.
You're just adorable.
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
No.
Eric, knock it off.
Thank you, James. Aw, I got an achievement. Start of something new. I was happy that they agreed. Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Maybe it was... Girl, you have friends. Just invite your friends to live with you if you're worried about being lonely. Maybe it was because they all needed help. And my want to help people was fulfilled. I would never be sure. Really? Really, girl. Okay.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in.
Wait, we have not been eating this whole time?
Finally, I'm starving.
Sam, don't eat too much. You won't look good in your French maid uniform. Instantly, Matthew and Sam began stuffing themselves with food on the table. I noticed James's eyes twitching in irritation, so I stifled my incoming laugh.
Really, you two? You're both acting like pigs.
I know, right? Shame we can't see it.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Yeah, Eden. Let's go with that.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
Agreed. Kids, you can't take them anywhere. I almost couldn't hold it in. Really? You couldn't hold it in with the incubi? So then... Ooh, black card flashed. Aw, so black is apparently Damien's color. Good to know. I looked back at Damien, who had been silent the whole time. He was leaning against the far wall, moving his lips almost silently to empty space beside him. Out of curiosity, I looked the same way, though I found nothing there.
It's nothing.
Really? Huh? I looked back to see Damien look at me with his normal blank face. I couldn't help but stare back, feeling the red tint of embarrassment spreading across my face. Yeah, that red tint is becoming your default, isn't it? As I stared, Damien gave me a very small smile and closed his eyes, returning to his thoughts. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange, eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around. Like I said, they are not hard on the eyes. They made me feel like part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disturbed. Huh? It's my mom. Excuse me. Hello?
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
I think I'm going crazy. There's a murder fairy squirrel, and incubi boys are in my house, and Dad hit me, and I think I heard Ghost Grandpa, and, I'm just saying I might need therapy. Hi, Mom. Everything's fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now.
Oh, good. So there was food there.
Wait, you didn't know
your
that?
Your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night to celebrate the new house and all.
Excuse me? What? A house party? Tomorrow night? So soon?
Your father insists. You know how he is with events.
Yeah, if Grandpa's funeral was any indication of things. Also, that's super unrealistic to cobble together a party that quickly. Because, you know, high school, I'm in school part of the day. Unless this is a weekend. But in that case, then, you know, homework or other social commitments. I'm just saying, I don't know what school club activity she belongs to. I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't like long, relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. Yeah, it was. As an introvert, I like those long pauses between events. You get a chance to recharge before you have to go back out there and be social. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime. From moving immediately the day after a funeral to my grandfather's house to now organizing a party. I know. Well, since I don't exactly have you two here to help me arrange it, although, you know, you two wanted to arrange it, because, you know, this is kind of your idea, I'm going to need some time to prepare things.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Suzu and Naomi can help.
Uh-huh.
I have work, and you know how your father is.
Yeah, you have air quotes, work my butt. And you expect my friends just to help me to a party they're probably not invited to. You know, at the very least, Mom, you could, you know, maybe talk to them on my behalf. Maybe offer them, you know, money to help. You know, something to compensate for their time. I know. I have to do it myself. He won't help. Yeah, that look of indignance. Carry it with you.
I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I
Uh-huh.
have faith in you.
I don't. Thanks, Mom.
All right, I gotta go. I love you, sweetie.
Thanks. Not even more chat. Just, I'm gonna drop work on you, then I'm gonna run away. Bye. I love you too, Mom. Click. Great. Now how am I gonna do this? Girl, you just got 5 servants. I think they can manage.
Is something wrong?
My life sucks.
She has to organize a house party for her parents.
'Cause that's my life now. Huh? How did you... Oh, right. Mind reading. Yeah, that's not gonna get old. But yeah, I gotta do it soon or my parents will be really disappointed. I'll have to stay up and organize everything tonight.
Hey, why don't we help you?
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, right?
Yes, yes it is. It's exactly why you're here. And by help I mean you guys are gonna do everything, right? I just have to show up and look pretty?
I don't see why not.
Thank you. You all agree with my plan.
I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't.
French maid outfit.
Sam?
Yes, Sam.
Back off!
You first.
We'll take care of everything, miss.
Cool.
Just leave everything to us.
Will do. That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer to help right off the bat. They're living here rent-free. They'd better. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Now I didn't have to do everything alone. As I kept thinking about it, I couldn't help but yawn.
Feeling a little tired over there, princess?
I feel a little. It's been a long day. Yeah. It's been a long day. At least tomorrow's the weekend so I can sleep in. Yeah, with the party looming. Then it hit me. Wait, where are you going to sleep? I'm just saying, we could have a slumber party. I'm curious to know what they sleep in.
We found some guest rooms on the opposite
Oh,
end of the house from the master
boo.
bedroom. I'm sure those will do just fine.
Yeah, well, it's probably for the best. She is kind of young for an orgy, just saying. Oh, got it. All right then. I'm heading to my room to study and sleep. I guess see y'all tomorrow.
Have a good night.
You too. I will. You too. With that, I left the dining room and went to my room.
Eric, no.
Thank you. Also agree.
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
I don't believe you.
Yes, he was.
Thank you, Damien.
Shh!
Oh, I love the dynamic between the boys. That does feel very real, their banter. As soon as I got to my room, a wave of exhaustion hit me. Yeah, they were probably feeding off of your emotions all night. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I just woke up from that nap. I dragged myself to my bed and hauled up one of my bags. Seriously, the boys could have helped with that. I opened it and grabbed my economics books, knowing that no matter how tired I was, I had to study at least a page or two before sleeping at last. Good priorities. The words on the page scrambled in my mind as I read through them, but after 2 or 3 tries, I managed to understand what the page was about. Atta girl, be smart. Equations, ugh. I agree, ugh. Finally, I decided to change to my pajamas and head to bed. Today had been a long day and I needed the rest. Hopefully, tomorrow will be better. You know, hopefully tomorrow my dad won't hit me. The incubi won't abuse me with their powers. I won't pass out. I won't have to pick fights with people in school. You know, the usual. With that thought in my mind, I drifted to sleep, embracing the darkness of slumber. What the heck?
You fucking pretty boys think you're all that, huh? Well, save that to the end of my pistol!
What the? Okay. This is happening. Huh? What's going on? I couldn't move my body. I felt like I was tied up, and I couldn't see anything beyond the darkness that surrounded me, yet I could hear the sounds of a heated argument coming at me from all directions.
One move and she gets it!
I'm having best life, aren't I?
Let her go!
Nephew!
Come on, chicken shit. Fight us like a real man.
Or a woman, just saying.
Like you scare me, Sam! Come on! Take one step, I dare ya.
Yeah. Come on, Sam. Aim in the groin for me! Also, is he wearing the French maid outfit? Why can't I see?
Stay away from her, Malix!
Who's Malix?
And what are you gonna do, nerd boy?
I wouldn't say he's a nerd, really. I would say tightly wound boy. Suddenly, I felt myself pulled to one side and arms wrapped around my body protectively.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Aw, thank you. Huh? Eric? As I was held in a tight embrace, I felt the world around me once again settle into a low, peaceful hum. The hostility of the dream before had faded into the black as the arms around me rocked me comfortingly. Oh, okay, we're dreaming. Cool. Slowly, though, my eyes fluttered open, and I looked up at the person holding me. Damien? Not that in another life I would not mind this, but... No. I stared into the eyes of Damien. His face was painted with worry and concern, and I knew he must have seen my dream. Also, why is he in your room? Why did I dream of Eric holding me, though? Yeah, why did you dream of that? Also, why was it not, a little bit more PG rated, if not more explicit?
You can't control your dreams.
Not yet. One day. Oh, well, I guess you're right.
Are you okay?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm the definition of not okay. I think I'm going insane. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. What time is it? And why are you in my room?
It's 9 a.m. James and I were making breakfast when I, well...
Just let yourself in to feed on me? Gotcha. You can't control your mind reading.
No, not yet at least. I hope to learn eventually, though.
Yeah, you do have to learn, because that's creepy. I don't want any more Edward Cullen vibes from you, I'm just saying.
Is everything alright?
No, I'm insane. And there's strange people in my bedroom, GTFO. Huh, yeah, I'm alright.
That's good. I'm assuming you had a nightmare.
How would you assume that? Maybe I just wanted to snuggle your hot brother. You don't know me. Yes, I'm sorry for disturbing you both. Now, GTFO.
You didn't disturb us, miss. Besides, we'd rather make sure you're okay before anything.
Oh, thank you. Now, get out of my room. Oh, thank you.
Now, why don't you come downstairs with us and have some breakfast?
Because I would like
I'm
to
sure
get
some
dressed.
nice food will take your mind off of what you dreamt of.
I doubt that. I really do. It was embarrassing to be the damsel in distress once again. I agree, it is. But I felt rather happy that James and Damien were concerned for me, despite only knowing me for a short time. I wasn't sure if it was just courtesy or if they were genuinely concerned. I think they're genuinely concerned, but it's still creepy strange guys in your bedroom when you wake up. I couldn't exactly read their minds. Yeah, that's kind of unfair. Alright. Maybe she, got dressed? I mean, I know our avatar portrait, we're in our everyday clothes, but still. The two boys led me back to the dining room, where the smell of bacon and eggs danced in the air. The smell wafted from the kitchen and made its way into the room, making my stomach growl in need. Breakfast smells good.
We should be done with breakfast soon. If you want to sit down at the table, you can.
Aw, thank you. I nodded before sitting down. As I sat down, however, my mind drifted back to the dream I had. That feeling of hostility around me made my body shudder instinctively, even though I knew it wasn't real. However, as my eyes closed, I felt a hand place itself on top of my head, breaking me out of my thoughts. Huh?
Morning. You alright?
Knee groin or French maid outfit. Pick one. Yeah, I'm fine. Sam, the owner of the hand, raised an eyebrow at me before rustling my hair and moving away to sit down at the table. He then barked towards the kitchen where James was working.
Hey! Is the food done yet? I'm starving!
Charming. Why do people like you again?
There's no need to yell, Sam!
Agreed.
You're yelling too!
I know.
Don't argue with me!
Exactly. From behind me, Eric appeared and sat beside me, rubbing his temples in obvious annoyance.
Can we not yell this early in the morning?
Agreed.
It's not like we're in the castle.
Castle? What now? Castle? Agreed. I just said that. For some reason, when I heard the word castle, I couldn't help but yell in surprise. These guys had a castle? Sam looked at me and smirked at my reaction. No offense, Sam, given the way you're dressed, can you blame me for saying castle like that?
Yeah, we have a castle back home. Our dining room's 10 times bigger than this room.
Well, fancy.
And wouldn't it be logical to not yell?
Agreed.
Whatever.
I am so going to hit you again before this is over. Hi, boys. Soon, James and Damien appeared, hands full of plates that carried bacon, eggs, toast, and waffles. They placed the plates down by each seat before seating themselves. That is not a bad spread, I'm not gonna lie. Throw in some fresh fruit and that'd be heaven.
My favorite.
I have this feeling everything is your favorite, Eric.
Finally.
Shut up, Sam. Thank you for the breakfast. It looks amazing.
It's our pleasure.
You turn the tables on me now, you drop me
And answer to the phone.
I can never escape from you, but baby, that's alright.
Oh, I hear more of the song. All of a sudden, my phone began to ring, ushering me to pull it from my pocket and answer. Hello? Why does it also not display who the caller is? That would drive me up a wall.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, bestie.
Guess who's at your door right now?
What? No? Why? Guys, call first. Right on cue, there was a knock. From the lobby door, my heart stopped. Zuzu and Naomi were here?
I'll get it.
No! Bad Matthew, sit! My heart quickly began to pound in my chest. Matthew was in the lobby, and he'd get the door first. I instantly jumped up out of my chair and rushed out of the dining room. As I passed through the archway between the dining room and lobby, I saw Matthew reach his hand for the brass door handle, causing the world to go into slow motion. Matthew, don't. But before my words could reach his ears, Matthew had opened the door and revealed the surprised faces of Naomi and Zuzu. I know, ladies. Pretty ladies. My ladies. Girls! How you been? Zuzu, ... Exactly. Naomi, also ... I'm just saying he's single. I could set one of you up, maybe? That's eyelashes. The world around me stopped as Zuzu and Naomi kept their eyes on Matthew. We merely stared back in fear and embarrassment. I could feel the air go from warm to freezing in a matter of seconds. You see, your friends at least care enough to try to protect you from yourself. Good for them. Zuzu, ... Naomi, still ...
Hi?
I could not believe this was happening. I can. Time for wacky shenanigans. How is I going to explain this? They're your servants. Duh. Pretty simple. This week was already bad enough. I agree. This week sucked. To make matters worse, I was frozen in place. Were you frozen today? Really? Please, for God's sake, someone do something other than stand there. Naomi ... Matthew ...
Who are you?
Thank you, Zuzu. Thank you for being the voice of reason in this. Zuzu, let me explain.
What's going on here?
Things and stuff?
Who's at the door, Matthew? Oh.
Down, boy. Soon the other incubi appeared in the lobby with us. The situation was getting pretty. Oh. Well, I mean, to me it got pretty, because look at everyone I can choose from. My own buffet of love interests. Anyway, what the text actually says is, this situation was not getting pretty. I had to think fast. They're in your head. Naomi ... I never said she was a good liar, people. Suzu ... Suzu reached out and poked Matthew on the forehead. I wish we would have got a picture of this. Making him stare cross-eyed at her finger.
Hello to you too?
Good times.
Seems real to me.
Oh, good, so I'm not going crazy and hallucinating this whole thing. Good to know.
They're not imaginary.
Okay, good. I haven't gone insane then. Then they're incubi. You happy? It was no use. There was no time to lie to them. It felt helpless. Because, as the main character, you want to feel helpless. Then, I felt a hand on my shoulder and felt the tension in my body almost fade away. I turned my head to see James smile at me before stepping in front of me. Stop using your powers on me.
We must apologize, ladies. We know the situation must be confusing for everyone. Let's take this to the dining room and we'll explain everything.
Yes, the dining room where we're not all sitting down to breakfast with my imaginary friends. I stared at James wide-eyed. Was he going to tell them who they were? Everything seemed surreal. Only because it is. Before I knew it, I was led into the dining room along with Zuzu and Naomi, and sat across from their confused gazes as Naomi and Zuzu sat down. Eric and Matthew placed their untouched plates of food in front of them, surprising their guests. Aw, that was a nice touch.
Whoa, this looks amazing!
I wish we could see it, but I agree with you, it sounds amazing.
Thank you!
I know, right? Good times.
Our pleasure, ladies.
Down,
we hope
boy.
you enjoy your meals.
Make sure you dig in!
Oh, you're so cute. Can I just start shipping you guys? I don't have to be the protagonist of this harem. I'd be more than happy to hook everyone up. Although, I would not pick him for you, sweetie. Just saying. I looked at Naomi and Zuzu as they began to eat, visibly enjoying every bite they placed in their mouth. Hopefully the food would ease their minds for whatever James wanted to reveal. As Naomi and Zuzu ate their impromptu meals, James and the other boys stood behind my chair, making me grow more red in the face.
So, Anderson, are you gonna tell us what's going on?
Yeah, are you Anderson? And by that you mean Mika? My name? Well, you see, James gently placed a hand on my shoulder again, signaling me to just eat my food. As I began to eat, he spoke to Naomi and Zuzu.
We are Miss Anderson's house servants.
Aw, cool.
We were hired by her late grandfather to help around the mansion, but since he has passed, we now assist Miss Anderson with living on her own.
You know, they cash those checks, just saying.
That makes sense. It's such a huge house.
It really does. It really does. There's no anime shenanigans going on here. No, sir.
A huge house for a wonderful princess such as Miss Anderson deserves the greatest of servants to care for it.
Yeah, but I got you guys.
But why are you all dressed so casually and stuff? Aren't servants supposed to have uniforms or whatever?
Well, you see the guy in green, he's gonna be in a French maid outfit. The outfit just needs to arrive.
Well, Miss Anderson allows us to get comfy while we work.
No, I don't.
So she lets us wear casual clothes.
For now, you're getting uniforms. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, something like that.
You're so getting that maid outfit.
We're sorry if we made the situation awkward earlier.
You know, when I said you all were imaginary.
We're very sure that Miss Anderson is also still getting used to having us as her servants.
Yeah, that's what I
It would be very
meant.
hard to explain after just a day.
Yeah, it's been a weird day, y'all. Just saying.
I guess.
So, if I may ask, what brings you two ladies here?
Yeah, girls, what's up?
Well, we wanted to see how our friend was doing.
Aw.
Since it's the weekend and all,
They're such
usually
good
we hang out and
friends.
just chill.
Yeah, let's go watch some Netflix and chill.
Yeah, like going to the arcade and stuff.
I said Netflix, darn it. Although, you know, getting out of here, letting the boys do everything, I'm down for this plan.
Or the Pink Lady Cafe.
Ooh, cafe also sounds nice.
There's an arcade?
You're gonna be busy, servant boy.
That makes a lot of sense, ladies. Well, we don't wish to disturb you any further than we have, so we'll take our leave and start preparing the house.
Good boy.
Huh? Preparing for what?
Yeah.
We gotta prep the house for some sort of housewarming party thing.
I am so getting you that outfit.
Our princess's parents requested a housewarming party to be held here soon.
Although I do like the idea of a free stuff from a housewarming party, so that's cool. And by soon, I mean tonight. So, you know, I probably shouldn't go, but I mean, I have servants for that.
Oh, well, I guess we can help out or something. Right, Naomi?
Aw, you guys are great.
I thought you wanted to go to the arcade.
This housewarming thing is more important.
Aw, thank you for having good priorities.
No need. We can handle it.
Thanks,
If you'd like to,
James.
miss, you can go out with your friends while we handle things here.
You know what? Yes. All of it, yes. I need the normalcy.
Seriously?
Yes. Now shut up, Sam.
Sam, not now.
Exactly. Well, I wanted to help out, but at the same time, I really didn't. I mean, I wanted to go out with my friends. Chance gave me a look of understanding, letting me know that if I left, everything would be okay. I had to make a decision. I get to make decisions in a visual novel? What a novel concept. You know what? I'm gonna go with my girls, because I deserve this. Because I've been through some stuff today.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am very sure. Their incubi get me out of here. I'm sure I trust these guys to be able to work everything out.
Thank you for trusting us, miss.
Oh, I trust you. I don't trust Sam. To a lesser extent, I trust Eric and Matthew. Damien, I'm undecided about. I trust you.
We'll have everything done for you by the time you return home.
You better.
All right, we'll wait here while you go get your things.
Yeah, I just know that I'm probably still in pajamas. I was strangely relieved to know that everything was going to be okay while I was gone from the house. I trusted the guys enough to do everything they could for this house party, so my mind focused itself on hanging out with my friends. You know, hashtag priorities. Eventually, I was out the door, walking towards Naomi's car, with Naomi and Zuzu. Zuzu grabbed the entire back seat, and I took the passenger side. Naomi started the car and drove off towards the city. Woo, road trip! Woo! This is a nice car, I will say that. It was nice driving out with my friends. After all that had happened, it was good just to get out and forget my troubles.
Well, since we got you out of the house, we might as well go to the mall and walk around a bit. We did just eat breakfast after all.
Mall would be cool. Yeah, that was a good meal, though.
Could have had more flavor, in my opinion.
Girl, you could have just asked for a bottle of Tabasco sauce or something. I'm sure we have to have some salsa, maybe.
Suzu, You eat chili peppers when you're bored.
Really?
Everything you eat always needs more flavor.
Yeah, because she killed her taste buds. I still can't get over that, Zuzu.
You never eat spicy things, Anderson. You
I
don't
never
know how it
worked
feels.
Anyways, after the mall, what do you want to do? We could go to the Pink Lady Cafe and chill out with Kay. I'm sure
Kay?
she'd love the company.
Who's Kay? I feel like I should know who this person is.
But we have to stop by the arcade.
Do we?
They have this new game out called Orion.
Do we
You get
really?
to control this guy named Isaku, and you're part of the rebel forces, and you get to shoot things, and there's robots, and...
Okay, you're a little too excited about this.
Sheesh, we get it, Suzu, we get it. We'll go to the arcade.
Will we? Which one first, though? You know how popular Kay is. She'll be swamped with customers later in the day.
I'd rather go in the late afternoon. She has better options during the last hour of the cafe.
So basically after the arcade?
No, maybe.
You figured me out so quickly, Patterson.
What did I tell you about using my last name?
And yet you guys use my last name all the time. Let's go to the cafe. Even though we just had breakfast. I guess we have like tea or something. We hit the mall and walked around a bit as we planned, before driving over to the Pink Lady Cafe. It was a small, home-style cafe with a lot of pink. And when I say a lot of pink, I mean a lot of pink. As you can see by this picture, it is very, very girly up in here. Just saying. The cafe was crowded, but we definitely caught Kay's attention as we walked in.
Hey, girls, hey! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you! Have a seat, I'll be with you in a minute, okay?
You're trying way too hard to be cool.
And there she is, as busy as usual.
Yeah. Naomi, do you have a girl crush or something?
Told you we should have gone to the arcade first.
Shut up, Zuzu. Naomi glared at Zuzu before leading us to a table to sit at. Zuzu sat across from me as Naomi sat up to my side. After a couple of seconds of settling into our seats, Kay slid into the empty horse seat with a smile. 'Cause she's not busy at work or anything. Nah.
So, how's everything been?
I'm crazy. My grandfather died. I have an estate. I met 5 incubi boys. They're living with me, by the way, and I'm calling them my servants. And my dad hit me, and it's been a weird day. Crazy.
Life's always crazy with you. But I can tell Suzu's not happy to be here. That kind of breaks my heart, you know.
Well, it's Zuzu. What are you going to do about it? Zuzu smirked and gently punched Kay in the shoulder, making Kay laugh. She has a weirdly placed funny bone then. Naomi and I chuckled at the sight. Kay and Zuzu were like sisters, wild and crazy. However, Kay didn't have any known relatives, so it was always nice to see her connect with Zuzu.
How about you, Naomi? Have you figured out your problems?
Problems? Why is this the first we're hearing of this?
No, and now's not the time to talk about them, Kay.
Oh, I don't know about that. And they have to be more mundane than my problems. You know, 5 incubi boys, just saying.
Naomi keeping secrets from us? That's a first.
Nope, no secrets here. Tell me.
She holds more than secrets, I'll tell you that much.
What? Describe?
You guys!
Guys, I know. Don't worry about it, Naomi. You can tell us on your own time. But not too long, because I want to know. Naomi stared at me briefly before smiling in relief and happiness.
Thanks.
Anytime. Kay giggled as Zuzu rolled her eyes and groaned. Eventually, the 4 of us just started to chat and talk about random events that happened to us. Like, I have a mansion and servants and stuff. I decided to not speak about the boys and just focus on school. Truly, though, it was relaxing to feel somewhat human again, which is why we went out today, instead of, helping with this big important party. Without thinking about the incubi or anything of that sort, simple young adult problems were already enough for me to handle. We eventually lost track of time and wound up staying longer than we expected. Oops, sorry, guess no arcade. Darn. Making us unable to stop at the arcade before going home to dress for the housewarming party. Kay, as much as she wanted to come, had other plans, but wished us the best. Because why would you want anyone present that's one of your friends at your housewarming party? That's lame. The hour of the house party had arrived. In my mind, I kept double and triple checking the essentials for the party. How? You weren't there for any of the setup. Knowing my dad, he invited his business partners. Wait, you don't even know how many people were coming to this party? How the heck were you able to set up for it? Anyway, he invited his business partners and executives of the Anderson Company to show me off. Gee, thanks. Father of the frickin' year.